Welcome back to another episode of the City Podcast. This is going to be episode 128. We are your hosts. I'm Tony and I'm here with...
Roman.
And...
Yo, boy, Eric.
Hate that boy.
Yeah. You know, yesterday's weather was fucking crazy. I was like, oh, we're going to get spring already. Then it was like really cold last night. I don't know why. I don't know. It was just me.
I like
it. It started to rain. And then it got
yeah, and it hailed, dude. I was like...
I didn't see it hail.
Yeah, I was like... I opened my window and it was fucking hailing. I was like, what the fuck is going on? And then I wake up today and it's all sunny. I was like, fucking Texas, get your shit together.
Yeah, that's the beauty part about Texas.
That we don't get a winter, we just get spurts of everything.
We do what we want. It's like that one meme that said, Texas calling winter, hey, you coming up? Oh, calling fall, hey, you coming up? Yeah, me and winter rolling up. But the funny you should say that, because today I spoke to a customer that's from Maryland, and I go, what are you doing over here? He's like, oh, my wife's stationed over here. I was like, yeah, that makes sense. And I was like, so how is it different from, a place that you could actually see the four seasons happen? Like, fall probably looks awesome, right? He's like, yeah. I was like, to having, like, maybe 3 seasons in 1 week. And he's like, yeah, I don't know what's up with that, dog. I was like, I heard it was nice and hot in here. Like, summer was cool. But fucking, there was that rain from, like, September. I was like, yeah, this is... September rain. Fucking Axl Rose got it wrong. There's no such thing as November rain. Cold September rain. And I go, and he's like, shit, 2 years ago, fucking December was like 90 degrees. He's like, get the fuck out of here. I was like, yeah.
And last year it snowed.
He's like, y'all can't make it up, dog. I was like, Texas, we do what we want.
It's like, you don't tell me what to fucking be.
Texas is always like, hold my beer.
The funny thing was, my other employee was in the conversation, right? He goes, yeah, dude, that year where winter was hot, fucking all the girls were still wearing like fucking short shorts and shit. And he's like, well, I mean, yeah, that's an upside. I was like, yeah, unless you're from like my side of town or this side of town. Right, where these cochinas are wearing that, but you're like, no, put on more clothes. Whole boy started laughing. He's like, there's a lot of fat bitches here.
I think I got hit on by a fat chick at the gas station today. But I'm not sure what happened.
Well, you got to relate the situation. We'll let you know.
I was smoking a cigar on my way home, and I stopped at the gas station to get something to drink.
Okay. What time of day?
It was like around, what was it, 2 or 3 o'clock?
2 or 3 o'clock. Okay, so.
And you're right. These girls were wearing short ass little short. It was 2 fat girls.
What
are you sure it was 2 of them?
It was 2 of them.
Sure, it just wasn't one bitch in
a winter
coat.
It was 2 big white girls, and little shorts, and like fucking, I don't know what you call it, like muscle fucking white beaters for girls.
Tank tops.
It was.
Yeah, that tank was top.
It was not a pretty sight.
Okay.
Mostly for me, I you know what, I don't like big girls because I'm a big dude. Can I go together?
I hear you. You don't like girls.
You're like 2 negative magnets just fucking repelling off each other.
That was one of my comments because I was drinking, smoking. I wasn't gonna drive like that, right?
Yeah.
Because my cup holder in my truck is broken, so it's either stop, smoke, and drink, or wait till you get somewhere.
Yeah.
So I was just there and I was playing music and I looked at them and they were screaming for some reason in their car. And it looked like like something like, those noises girls make when they see a mouse and shit. I go, oh shit, there's an owl there. So I was just like staring. I didn't mean to stare, but true. Okay. And she fucking looks at me and she goes, hey man, what you looking at? And I didn't say anything. He's like, you can't handle all this. It's too much for you. So I laugh. I go, oh, no, man. It wouldn't work either way. 2 fat people can't be together. She's like, whatever, nigga. You can't handle all this. And she touched herself. And I was like, I go, no, thank you. She's like, fuck off. Then she went inside. I was like, what the fuck just happened?
Well, that's what you get for staring. You gotta either throw... You gotta throw a real
These
good
girls
Mac
were too big to wearing the clothes they were wearing. And I was like, no. And then I wanted to know what the fuck they were screaming for.
Alright, they were definitely hitting on you.
I was like, I'm not a fan of the big girls. I've never been. I was fucking stupid because you know I'm a huge motherfucker. Be like, hey, you take what you get.
Yeah.
But nah.
Totally.
Nah. I'll wait for that, skinny broken girl who's like, maybe I just need a fat guy in my life. I'll be like, hey,
No
call
such
me
thing.
up.
Yeah, they don't.
Yeah,
No, because you don't like druggies either.
Because they give up and they get fat too. But yeah, I was like, you know what, I'm just leaving. And I was driving over, I was like, what the fuck just happened? It's like, did I say something? Did I look the wrong way? Be like, this nigga wants me? I was like, no. And I was thinking about it, like in all this time, that big girls in Texas are really fucking confident. Like, like they're overly confident. And
That's
I was
because
like,
the Mexicanos need the green cards and the blacks need
and
a
I
house.
was like, it's because that's what. There's like what Texas. That's what Texas guys like. They like themselves as a big girl, so because you see,
big trucks, big Berthas.
you see on social media and the fucking
you see the 10 couples.
You see the social media and you see all the shit and was supposed to be like reality TV, and all these fucking girls are like beating themselves up because they're a little on the chunky side or they're a big girl and they're like, no one loves me.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? One of these days I'm gonna call up to those shows, be like, just send them down to Texas. They'll fucking treat you like a queen over here.
True.
We thirsty.
It's hot here.
It's hot and humid.
But I was thinking, like, man, I'm a big dude. Why shouldn't I be confident like that? Be like, there's a bitch out there that wants me.
I don't know if it's necessarily just big girls in Texas. I think it might be big girls in general. Because I mean, you just see big girls from everywhere.
Who run the world? Big girls.
Yeah. They
minus the running.
They just whirled.
But you notice that, right? You notice that in Texas they're just
confident.
little. Yeah, they're.
I mean, you gotta give it up to them because I don't have any confidence.
I gave it up to him.
I was just like, it'd be cool if you just wore clothes that covered a little bit of everything.
There is such thing as proper clothes that covers that still makes you look attractive.
Yeah, I mean, no, don't get me wrong. I've seen some big girls that are pretty.
Yeah.
But they don't go around wearing short ass little shirts and shorts and shit.
You sir are talking.
But you're also forgetting to factor in that they're probably hood rats.
Probably.
Yeah, there's a different breed of pig there. You know what I'm saying?
That's a different beast of all its own.
Yeah, those are like Halloween's.
Yeah, these are the ones that are too much, and you have to where you have to go hunt them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I know Eric's a fan of the big girls, but what about you? You a fan of them big girls that'd be like, hey.
I want to say I'm a fan of a big girl.
He's just giving up. He's like,
yeah.
I wouldn't say like I'm a fan, but I don't mind like if a girl has extra pounds. I mean, I'm a mess.
That's what I say though. But
that's the thing.
You know what's cool about big girls? You'll be like, hey. We don't know what it looks like down there for either one of us. Let's just fucking do it.
I'll take pictures.
Shit! One of your crevices ate my phone.
There you go.
But like, I really don't.
Yeah.
I'm not. That's not the first thing that I.
Oh man, I hate that I think that way.
Again, there is a point in which like there is too big. You're like, I don't know if I can handle that.
That's too much.
Yeah, like if that bitch was just fucking funneling her fucking fat rolls and telling me I can't handle that. I probably can't handle it.
I'd be like, no, I can't handle it.
But then again, like I need like a chubbier girl because I got a fucking small cock.
See, chubby girls are alright. It just like I'm not disrespectful. I don't say anything.
I mean,
but there's been.
That's how they like you.
I mean, you're pretty disrespectful like right now.
But all I said is like two big people can't be together. I just went two big guys. Two big people.
She was probably saying like, "Be together, nigga." I just want fuck.
No, all I said was two big people can't be together. That's all I said. Yeah. And then I laugh when she goes, "Can't handle all that." She touches herself like, I go, "Yeah, you're right." I go, "No, thank you."
I can't handle it, man. I don't have any gloves.
But
Doctor says I gotta cut back on my fat.
I've had big girls, be like, "Hey, you want to go?" I'll be like, I don't say anything. I'm not this. I'll be like, "No, you fat bitch. Nah, I don't like you that way or whatever."
I'm a good Christian.
I'm a good Christian, man.
My wife, who's looking out, it is what you say. My wife, who's looking down for me from heaven, would not like me dating.
Yeah.
So,
But
We'll
then
leave it at that.
then I sit down and think, like, hey man, you're a fat motherfucker. You're not like a chunky dude. You're not a big. You're a fat,
You don't have options,
You're a damn motherfucker. Should be judging these fucking girls, and you take what you can.
I say you can judge
But
whatever
it's
you
just I
want.
don't know. That's the way my fucking brain works. And be like, no, I don't. Like I see a big girl, be like, no.
All I'm saying is that.
To be fair, I think I don't think it was more like the fat. Maybe they're just too ghetto for you, dude.
Probably.
You don't-
Sure, you don't like ghetto.
You don't like ghetto. I
just
thrive
don't-
in the rata space.
I don't thrive in it, but I
He
find,
dabbles.
yeah. I get my fucking bag of hot Cheetos and then I hear.
I don't know.
I'm like, what the fuck?
It's mostly because ghetto bitches and hood rat bitches you can't really have a conversation with. And I like
Unless
someone
it's
to
about
converse.
weed.
Very true.
I like someone I could at least conversate with.
Yeah, I can.
'Cause at the
respect
moment that
that.
like you get into like a heated argument, they're not gonna go and fucking get their ghetto ass brother stab you or some shit.
Okay, scenario time. A girl that's
Scenario.
not
I'm not.
a girl that's not ghetto. She presents herself
As an
ni-
educated
ni-
person?
nicely. She's
Yeah.
educated. She even likes some of the things that you like. Like she's a really
Oh.
big fan of
A
like.
weebs.
She's a weeb. She
She
plays-
likes dudes like you do.
Yeah, she plays video games, and most of all, she loves card games. She's always on new hotness for new card
And
games.
loves eating.
And she doesn't love eating, but she despises marinara just as much as you do.
No, no.
That's not a bitch
Oh.
worth having.
I don't know.
So what
She
would
gotta
you
be
say?
down with
But
the marinara.
she's a bigger girl.
Like I said, depending on how big. I mean, like I said, there's some chunky girls.
What is your limit? Like,
Who are we gonna compare it to?
You gotta compare it to like.
You see, when it gets to this point, you compare it to like
A
famous
celebrity,
people.
yeah.
Yeah, celebrities.
Yeah.
Who's
Like body type.
So do you like Rosie O'Donnell in that
Rosie
movie with
O'Donnell was the one from what's it called?
the baseball game
No, not the baseball game.
You want 90s?
from
Roseanne?
fucking Flintstones?
From the Flintstones. No, because she was thin back then, right?
No, she was thick.
She was real good.
She was a little bit thinner.
Yeah?
Yes. Yeah. She was quite a bit thinner.
Or are we thinking like Melissa McCarthy?
Maybe Roseanne during the 90s. Is that too much?
Roseanne was alright.
Cause she's short though.
But
I'm okay with short
he's
girls.
fucking like 6'3".
And I'm tall, so there's gonna be a lot of short girls.
For the sides.
Yeah, Roseanne.
So like Roseanne, is that
You
like
know-
the biggest you go?
Well, no, I was
Dude,
saying.
What about like Monique or something?
No.
No,
I'm not
see,
saying she's black.
No, you know what?
You
No,
don't
no,
like
no,
black
no,
girls.
no,
I know
no,
you're
no, no.
racist.
Monique's
Yeah.
right.
But
That McCarthy girl, right? That's too much.
Melissa McCarthy.
Yeah. Like when she started off in that fat show.
The Mike and Molly.
Yeah. She was a big girl.
she
She was a big girl.
She still
She's
is,
still a
but
big
she,
You know, is it sad that I can't name fat actresses?
Or
Or is it because
there-
they're not?
there-
There's
funny
any,
enough,
right?
Funny
There's
enough,
not
there was
many.
that Your Mom's House podcast where you can name like a bunch of fat actors, but you can't name
can't
fat
find-
actresses.
No, because no one likes seeing fat actresses.
What about Christy Alley? Like the big Christy Alley.
Oh, she was alright.
Alright.
But then I'm a sucker for her fucking eyes. You
What-
see, I knew Christy Alley before she was big Christy Alley, so
uh-huh.
you knew like she had potential to get back to the hotness. She lost her way.
Okay.
What about?
But you know the-
Lisa Lampanelli.
No.
Lisa Valens was not big. She has just
Not
a weird.
anymore.
She was a weird looking girl though.
She was big.
She's
Yeah.
tall. It's because she's tall.
She was.
But
I think she's
that's the thing
I
though.
was gonna say more like Barefoot Contessa.
The cookie.
I didn't take a
You
drink.
son of a
you fucking
bitch.
I don't know, but
Miss Julia Childs.
Miss Jordan, she was. But that Bear Confessor, I like the
Yeah.
way she talks.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, well, you know, I have this thing for
Yeah.
like listening to people speak.
She's got
I always like I love her show.
smooth
Like her show is
voice.
fucking calming as
Yeah.
fuck. And I'll be like, man, I bet you that fucking gay husband she has
Uh-huh.
is real happy because she's like, she seems so nice.
Yeah.
Her cooking skills are there.
Yeah.
You see her house is all clean. It's
And,
like,
she doesn't want to have sex.
She's
Oh, I was
She's a
gonna
gay
say,
guy.
I was gonna say she just like talks him through. And now I'm gonna pull on your dick, cock. All right, there we go. Just churning, just churning.
A little bit of
And he
spit.
says, and he's just like, girls, but your voice is cool. And after this, we're gonna eat mac and cheese.
mac and cheese.
Yay!
So-
With a little bit of lobster.
Okay, well then, what would be your
Yeah, but
ideal?
Monique sauce is
Okay,
good.
okay. What would be,
McCarthy when she started, that was a bit too much.
what about like the ideal?
What do you mean the ideal?
What is your ideal type?
Your ideal woman.
No.
Ethnic as fuck.
Ethnic as fuck.
Ethnic?
Ethnic. I don't know.
Exotic.
Like I said.
So not Mexican?
Yeah.
I don't know.
She's not, that's not exotic
I
to
don't,
us?
I don't know if I could handle
Not
a
white.
Mexican chick. They yell too much. And it would just remind me of my mom and just fucking be weird.
It's only weird because you...
Asian because I'm a weeb.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, fuck it. You know what? Colombian girls.
That's
Then
Mexican.
white.
It's Latina.
Yeah, but
Same shit.
you know what I'm talking about? Them white skinned fucking Latin girls.
Yeah.
That's Spaniard.
You know, he ain't like fucking anything Middle Easterns trying to look attractive. I know there's been everywhere. Like I was watching The Punisher. The main of the girls like Middle Eastern or Arabian blood. I was like, damn, they're really pretty.
Yep.
My boy Khaled been showing me a lot of fine ass women over there from with the booty.
Light skinned black girls are pretty too. Not white girls. I don't think I could handle a white girl. I can't.
I like some dark skinned black girls. Some of them come out real.
Someone look. This is what I want.
Alright.
Not such a big girl with some culture and some education.
Okay.
Everything else, I don't fucking care.
Everything else is negotiable.
Yeah, it doesn't fucking care.
She gotta have a
Like
nice
if I
voice
get
and
my
nice
preference,
eyes, though.
if I could get some beautiful eyes,
Okay.
some beautiful colored eyes, you know, but that's asking for too much. But a cultured, educated woman.
Okay.
That's like the go-to. That's not so big because you know, big girls. Not my thing.
Whatever. All y'all can do is sit down with each other.
What
pretty
about
much.
you?
Don't ask me.
Hey, we all know it.
I'm
His
gonna
Asian.
regret it, but come on.
It's all Asian on Asian.
I wouldn't mind an Israeli chick or a Brazilian.
You gotta fucking narrow it down.
Anything with the pulse.
How? He's like Valentine's is near. Anything that just fucking breathes.
Let's see here. Gonna have to go with the Japanese girl.
Okay. I'm assuming thick.
Oh man.
No.
'Cause you're not gonna get a lot of thick Japanese girls.
Yeah, Japanese girls are really small, skinny.
There's some thick ones. Like,
There is. I'm not saying that they're not out there.
But you know what? Actually, scratch that. I'd actually go for something like a Russian chick or a Swedish chick.
Someone to break you.
You know, just because they have the colored eyes.
Okay.
Y'all
guys are
I like blue and gray eyes. They just
y'all are suckers.
or like
I don't know,
nice
man.
gray.
Look, like I know we had this
I'm
conversation
tired
before.
of seeing
Like,
brown eyes.
yeah, like the body kind of goes with age, and we're getting like all of us in this room are 30.
Yeah.
So the girls are usually our age that we're supposed to talk to, or anything a little bit older. Their bodies kind of, you know, they already been through life. So you can't really be like, oh man, I want the perfect titties, or I mean, there's some that do fucking take care of themselves, but those that take care of themselves don't really fuck around with fat guys like us.
I mean,
So you know, just you gotta use your brain. Be like, this is it.
Yeah.
Something like colored eyes, over the years, they kind of still there. I know I heard that eyes kind of lose their color over years, but something about eyes that you always remember. So the body type kind of, you know, goes with age. It just it's natural way of life.
Okay.
But a nice hair. It sounds creepy as fuck. It's like, yeah, just a nice pair of eyes.
This is a real ass.
I was gonna say, those colored eyes with a fat old butt.
But it sounds like Eric just wants a fucking girl that can manhandle the fuck out of him. Give him that fucking that punishment massage. When they use all the elbows and shit.
Oh, if I could
The
get
elbows
Swiss
and the
massage,
knees.
that'd be sweet. She just fucking like, and I'd be like, fuck yeah, I'll just get in there, bitch. She's like, here you go. Yeah, you like that? I'd be like,
you want some chocolate?
yes, bitch. Does it have peanuts in it? It has everything you want.
Can I have some
I
peanut
don't
butter?
Fucking shit real
Hey, but don't-
shit out real quick.
I know we talk shit, but you know, there's moments where the lonelies get real fucking hard, and they're like, anything with fucking pause doesn't even matter. Yeah, I don't give a fuck if you're missing a toe, a leg, an arm,
That's when you just gotta
fucking
beat your
eye
meat.
and
Just be
shit.
like, alright, once you beat your meat, you fucking come.
That goes back
the
to
are fucking gone.
it goes back to you being finessed. He's like,
Exactly.
I ain't falling for your one-legged arm bullshit.
Exactly.
Hey, I'm
Not
down for a
today.
one-legged chick. She just hops around from time to time.
What about you, Rome? I know you say you don't mess with them big girls.
Calling my kangaroo hoe.
I mean, I don't not mess around with big girls, but I mean, the preference. I don't know, like.
You want a God-fearing woman like your mama?
Nah, that don't fucking mean it. Y'all are like, the eyes are like, blah, blah, blah. I just want fat ass.
Yeah, boy.
You want a big
with some
DSLs.
So you're like, you're like
Eat my
maybe
SL.
Italian, Brazilian. Them girls, you know,
Them all sound good.
the big booty girls.
But, I mean, yeah, just somebody I could actually talk to.
Do you want natural, or you alright with fake ass? 'Cause, man, I've seen some fake asses. Dope. Them will look good.
TBH, I don't give a fuck, but if a natural's always...
But not too big. Because there's some that just take it too goddamn far. With booty.
Yeah, like...
Where you're like, how do they wipe? How do they clean? I was like...
I try not to think about it. I like to think they're all sucious, and that's why we shower every time.
Because I shared you guys that twerk video that I like. Because I actually like that song. It's like, these can't be natural big booty bitches.
Oh, yeah, no.
Because there's some that's just got too much. I was like, well, why go that far, though? Who in the world out there likes fucking big asses like that?
Anybody, everybody.
Really?
Yeah. Blacks.
I mean, it's just one of those things where, like, I don't necessarily care. I mean, just fucking...
Anything, you're like Eric, anything with a post.
You know what? At this point, somebody I can actually hold a conversation to, and somebody I can fucking cook. Like, if you can cook me a meal, you already got.
Because you're tired of fucking McDonald's and
I'm tired of fucking fast food.
Fast food. Tell me about it.
Yeah, dude, if my hoe could do some maruchas, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, if I have a girl that's just like a banging body and like can't cook, I'll take that. That's fine.
Hey, McDonald's is always open. It's okay.
Exactly. Fuck it, I'll just get fat. You fell over me right now, right?
TBH, if I can find me a chick that looks kind of like Becky Lynch, I'd be alright with that. Or Asuka.
Dude, there's like this is gonna sound really sexist, but I was watching the Royal Rumble, the women's Royal Rumble.
Yeah, rumbling in your fucking pants.
Yeah, dude, there's so many fucking hot chicks. I mean, of course, they're all wrestling. And shit,
Fucking WWE knows how to pick them, though.
Yeah, but there's like some unconventional ones. Like there's this bitch. Shouldn't call her a bitch.
We don't mean bitch in a derogatory way.
Yeah, I was to say, you like, who said that? Was that Dave Chappelle?
No,
or Chris Rock? Oh, Cat Williams. Okay,
yeah. I would call you bitch because I don't know your names. Exactly. But yeah, there's some chick, Rhea Ripley. She's like 23. She's tall as fuck.
Hell yeah.
And every once in a while, you want to climb that mountain. You know what I mean? So like, she's pretty good.
Oh, dude, there's some not so pretty wrestlers. Like I told you, my little brother's watching something called Women World of Wrestling or some shit like that.
Oh yeah.
And there is some really not appealing girls that wrestle. I was like, damn, like the over muscular bitches. Like,
those are the ones that are in it for the sport.
Like China. I was like, I never thought China was pretty, but guys,
say what you want, but I seen China's porn. She could get it. I mean, she did now. But
anybody could get it with you. Like the biggest, like in like muscular form, I would be Ronda Rousey. That's as fucking bulk as you could get before I'd be like, But then again, you don't think Ronda Rousey is pretty, and I do.
Yeah, I think it's pretty that she can whip my ass. I'll be jacking off while she has my other arm in an armbar. But
attack.
Yeah, but I tap. But I mean, I don't find her as attractive as other women on that roster.
Oh, dude, fucking WWE has some prime looking girls. Mm-hmm. That's like the best time to be watching girl wrestling.
I mean,
I like the Stacy Keibler era, Trish Stratus era, Lita.
Yeah. I don't like that fucking no ass big titty era.
I'm a titty fan. Titty.
I like titties. Nothing wrong.
Who doesn't?
I mean, I don't like it as much.
Gays.
Sure.
No, gays love titties, dude. Everybody loves titties.
Yeah, it's
like
titties.
Titties are titties.
Yeah, you cannot say no to titties.
The gays go the gays. Of your mom's house. The gays. That fucking drop they have. like gay guys, like where they get grossed out is the fucking badge.
Ew.
Yeah, you're right.
But like
They do like playing with titties. I've seen a couple
they
gays that
like
like.
titties.
Who
Oh
doesn't
my
like
God.
playing with
Like
titties?
straight
They're-
bros,
that's
straight
why
guys.
that's why they're nicknamed fun bags.
Yeah, like everybody loves them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like it's titties and beer. Come on.
Like everybody likes a good pair of titties, and then everybody likes like giving the booty a good smack. Just like a big old nice smack.
I love ass. So, I mean, I'm gonna be that guy from that video that he like eats booty for the first time, gets eye infection. That's me. But I'm gonna continue because I ain't no bitch. Alright?
Papa didn't raise no quitter.
That's
Papa
right.
Papa didn't raise me.
I like the way he fucking ended that fucking video. He's like, they just told me to eat ass. I'm gonna be fine. No, look at me. Come on, get some fucking medicine. It looked like he was crying. Good shit.
That's good stuff. But yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure we talked about like ideal woman shit before, but I mean, it's always
That
one
was
thing
back
comes
when
up.
back when John was around. And he
John wanted someone young.
Yeah, he was afraid of tall girls. He can't date anybody who's taller than him.
What's funny for being the ugliest motherfucker? He is super picky.
Yes, very much so.
It's like, they gotta be reading, they gotta be smart,
I
they
re-
gotta be smart.
I remember when I go, hey John, you know you're fucking short, right? There's no way you're not gonna find someone that's taller than you. You know, fucking go and throw away all her heels and all that shit. She's like, no, not in my house.
Yeah.
Are you sure you're talking about John?
Like,
Yeah, John was short.
You can only wear flats.
Oh, he doesn't like girls taller than him.
Yeah.
He doesn't matter how pretty they
He
are.
doesn't like girls darker than him. He doesn't like girls with more hair than him.
They're all gonna have hair.
I think he just wants to date like a 2-year-old fucking snowman.
When it's half melted and shit.
I never understood that either. How guys feel emasculated because a girl's taller than him.
Oh, I fucking love that.
Oh, dude, like I told you, I'm down for a muscular chick. Like, she got a 6-pack. I just want to rub my face on her 6-pack.
I could be like, you'd be like with that shit we used to do, that uppies for smoochies.
Yeah. I want to do what King Batch does on his thing, like get conky from a fucking bitch.
Oh, that magician one. Oh, magician.
I'm like that guy that says that thirst is real. Those fucking videos.
Oh yeah.
Where it's like, baby, will you go away? Or something. I forgot.
I don't think it's that song.
I don't think it's that song either.
But yeah,
No standards.
other than that fucking fat chick kind of hitting on me. I found out that a lot of people are already doing their spring cleaning.
Yeah.
I was like, we still need winter for February. It's like, not in Texas.
Nah, fucking Texas, bro. And it's the same thing. Like at my house, they were just doing that too.
Yeah, the spring
Like,
cleaning.
they were just like, we're getting rid of a whole bunch of shit. If you don't want it, go look at it, or else it's fucking going thrown out.
And fucking Rome's like, jackpot. Got new shoes, new clothes, new everything.
Oh, my brother.
You
like,
fools! One man's trash is me treasure.
My brother was constantly is throwing shoes away just because he has so many.
Are they worn out?
No, not at all.
Damn, bro.
Dude, I would
my
totally-
feet mold to them.
I would totally sport out them fucking bright ass shoes you want to sport.
Yeah, he gave me some bright ass like red shoes. They're running shoes, and they're nice and everything. It's just that it's just red and black, but it's just way too fucking bright for red.
What does that matter though?
That's what I'm saying. Like for me, like I just don't want to wear them outside.
I mean,
I'm just not that motherfucker. I'm not that loud motherfucker. You know what I mean?
But they're
Like,
just shoes. At the end of the fucking day, they're
you're
just
loud.
shoes.
Yeah, but I don't want to. Like I just don't want to wear them.
He doesn't want to rep the bloods, bro. He's all crip.
I don't.
Are you afraid that if you go outside in public with these shoes, be like, "Hey man, those shoes are real loud"? He's like, "I'm sorry."
My goal in life is to be left alone. Okay. If you wear bright shoes, somebody's gonna be like, "Hey, nice shoes." I'm gonna have to say, "Fuck off," because I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that to people.
You could just not be like, "Cool."
Thanks.
That's all you gotta do.
You know how you said you like back then you wanted to work on your people skills and your
that
your
wasn't
small
back
talk?
then. That was Roman 2019. He wants to.
That was 2018's goal
Was it?
that I failed, and then I guess I'll bring it into 2019.
Perfect little fucking conversation starter. Someone goes, "Hey man, nice shoes."
Yeah.
And you go, "Hey, cool man. Look, someone gave them to me because they either lost weight or so
bro.
whatever. You make up a story.
Yeah, they lost a lot of foot weight.
It's a thing. It's a thing. But you know, that's how you start a conversation.
Diabetes and Mariah's like, damn dog, I hear you, dog.
The only thing I wouldn't be able to follow is the people that have like a deep conversation for shoes. Like they know their years, the make, the model, and I was like, I didn't know
like
that.
Like the sneakers.
I know, yeah, I know there's a bigger community for sneakers. I was like, that ain't me. And be like, they're just whatever brand they are.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, like, I'm just a super plain dude.
Yeah.
Like, I wear blue jeans or just whatever pants, right?
Hey, you're talking to the person that's real extra about everything. So.
Yeah, exactly. I wear, like, these shoes are the loudest I'll get.
And they're just like baby blue fucking shoelaces.
Yeah, like they're dark blue. They have like a little bit of orange, which I usually tuck behind my pants. And then like some, I'd say like turquoise laces. And that's like as loud as I'll get.
Yeah, it's baby blue.
So, like, but that's as loud as I'll get. I wear black shirts all the time.
And then you wear sunglasses at night.
I can't wear them unless they're prescribed.
Now, because I'm a big dude, and I'm gone to that age where I don't give a fuck what I wear.
Yeah.
I found out that all my clothes look like sitcom TV clothes.
Yeah.
They all look, or I'm a cartoon character. I wear the same fucking shit, and be like, okay. And it's like I got 4 like shorts of the same color, and the shirts, it's either like same color or like close to shade the same color. I mean, like that's what I wear now. It's when I feel comfortable.
Yeah, I wear the same.
I'm a fucking cartoon character now.
I wear the same thing too. The only thing I'll switch up is my shoes every once in a while.
Me too.
But like the thing is, like, I'm super plain. Like John and Eric still wear like the silk screen shirts. You know what I mean? Like they have some kind of design on it.
Yeah, superheroes or the funny saying.
I don't do that. Like to be honest with you, I haven't done that since I was like fucking 22. Like. I never really
That's
did
like
it.
a fucking weird age thought there. You could have just said like early 20s, but you like went real fucking specific, dude.
Was
2012. He's like, I want people
2013.
that do listen to this be like, it was 22 when I said, fuck off with all that shit.
I don't know why I said 22. I just thought like, what's an early 20s thing? Because at 21, I still kind of
Early
remember.
20s is an early 20s thing, dude. That's
Yeah,
like,
well, fuck it. I said 22. I ain't going back on it. All right. I'm just saying.
Fuck your face, okay?
Yeah, fuck your mother, stupid.
no, because you'll beat me.
That's some fuck you.
It's fuck you.
It's some fuck.
But like I tend to just be a plain guy.
Yeah.
Like, it's I don't know why that went away. Like,
But you're a 3 feet kind of person where it's like you can't throw away those shoes, man. They're too good.
No, like I'll I'll throw them away. The red ones are fine. It's just they're probably just gonna be house shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or are you talking to people that don't throw anything away?
Yeah.
My fucking shoes are falling apart and shit, and I don't throw them in the trash.
Yeah.
They're just like, you know what? Those are my indoor shoes. They're just like wear them here at the house.
Yeah.
But I go and buy other shoes, and it just accumulates. Now I have shoes everywhere, and it starts being that thing where you just find one shoe and you don't know where the other one is.
Yeah.
So you just throw that in a corner. Be like, that's gonna be the corner of one shoes.
Or you mix and match the island of lost shoes.
That's the thing I can't do. I can't mix and match shoes. I used to do that for socks, but not shoes. I can't wear one shoe, one foot, and the other one just can't.
I usually don't do that for socks either. It's not a thing.
I could do it with socks. Can't do it with shoes. Oh no, well, I've done it with shoes, but it just feels weird because it's either a slip-on or a sneaker.
Yeah, it's just one of those weird things. But yeah, it's getting to the point where, you know, February's coming around. Valentine's is like, oh man, sometimes the lonely shit. And then, you know, fucking spring, I guess, is here. You're in Texas, but I don't think I've ever left. I think spring was just in the fucking, it's like in the side, be like, hold my beer.
Yeah.
Let's get this.
I'm gonna show you when it gets cold.
Yeah, pretty much.
But yeah, I tend to stay, and with the throwing out stuff, I didn't even wait till like this year. I probably 2 weeks ago or so, maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, I just like got a bunch of shirts I knew I didn't fit into and didn't want. I just fucking threw them in a trash bag, and I just put them outside
For
like,
donations?
in the front. And if anybody wants to take them, somebody took them. So somebody has a whole bunch of shirts.
A whole bunch of Roman shirts out
Yeah,
there.
exactly. Somebody has a whole bunch of Roman shirts, and that's fine. Go ahead and use them because I wasn't. Like, I just didn't fit into them. So
Oh,
it
man.
doesn't even matter.
You know what?
It'll cover at least 3 families.
In my household,
Exactly.
shirts that don't fit become rags to like dust and clean with. or do shit outside, like when you're changing the oil and shit.
Yeah.
We don't fucking throw anything away.
Yeah.
And we're all like, yeah, we're gonna clean and shit. We're gonna, we're tired of the clutter and everything. And all that happens is we find an empty room and fill it with all the shit. Out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah.
That's what we do in this house. And then we, until it goes to like, and he goes, I gotta find like a pan or I gotta find something that's been put away. We go and we're like, man, this fucking room is cluttered. Then we move that room to some other room. It just keeps rotating. We don't fucking throw anything away. We don't. It's not in our nature and our blood to fucking
I threw
throw
away
shit
a bunch
away.
of clothes.
Burn 'em?
Oh no, the bags are still there. Never mind.
You put it in bags, but they never make it to the donation pile or the trash.
Because I was just gonna donate them instead of throwing them away.
So what happens? It gets put to another fucking room and never days.
I can't live like that.
Nah.
I can't fucking live with like, oh, I'm gonna throw this away and it's just there. It's like,
It's just
fuck
there.
it. It's going in the trash now. Because fucking, I couldn't make it to this place or that place. Fuck it. It's just going in the garbage now. I don't care.
And sometimes they make it
I'm
to.
super wasteful. I don't give a shit.
Sometimes they make it to the car and it's just there forever, and you're like, "What the fuck is in that bag?" And you open, it's like, "Oh yeah, I was gonna go donate that."
I cleaned out my car like.
Then you bring it down, it just becomes a shit in the corner.
Nope, that does not happen with me.
Oh man.
That is not a thing. But when it comes to I don't know. I was just fucking freaking out like this week because I was telling you about the commission thing.
Oh, you got a part time as an artist.
Yeah, I got a part time.
If any of y'all need y'all miniature figures painted,
Hey.
hit up Roman
Roman.
at I killed Dick 88.
Nah, I think that's
That sounds like John.
yeah.
Right. I'm sorry. Twinkle Fingers.
What was it, Romantics? Forgot your fucking Instagram.
It's
Oh, yeah.
Romantics88 at
Yeah.
Instagram.com.
You just, you know what?
Romantics 88,
Just put in the
anything.
fucking "Hey Roman, he Warhammer shit painted."
Yeah,
And
boom,
one of the
right, you got
one of the
you, fam.
emails or the comments or
Yeah.
whatever, he got it.
Yeah.
But yeah, he did start a new side project.
Yeah,
He finally put himself out there.
It's like a part-time job, basically.
Not pretty
where-
much. We had to paint. He's a commission painter for miniature figures.
Yeah.
That's how it is.
Warhammer and all that.
Yeah, I think it go.
But-
You know, I honestly think it go away from Warhammer and just be a miniature figure. Like if someone needed their D&D shit painted,
Yeah, for sure.
or
I can do it.
I don't know, there's so many fucking
I'm
tabletop
not-
games.
I'm not saying that it's the only thing I paint. It's just what I've been painting now because
Yeah.
that's what the scene that we're in.
Yep, the community you're a part of.
Yeah.
Or
So-
collectible cars. You be those guys that give it a nice little hot rod painting.
Oh, dude, I love a
I think
nice
a lot of
little
those
fucking-
are already painted for a lot of those. Like there's the painted ones, like the premium ones, I guess. That you just like put together, that you glue and just put there. But yeah, there is like those and like World War II and shit like
there's
that.
some the classic cars we used to buy
Huh?
used to be just fucking plastic,
Okay.
and they come in sprues. You cut them up, you put them together, and then you prime them and you paint them.
Nice.
But people, when you're part of that like hobby,
Yeah.
people tend to do that themselves.
Yeah, exactly.
But people get lazy sometimes, I guess. Hey,
Yeah, like
just put yourself out there. You'll be alright.
yeah. So I've been doing that, and with the projects I'll be taking on, I'll probably post it on.
It like
Instagram.
anything else is like nerve wracking, right?
Yeah, it is just because.
Because now you're being judged upon your work.
The judge thing is whatever. I mean, I get
the
judged with
timeline.
all my other stuff anyway. So that's not
see,
the
but-
thing.
See, the thing
My-
is, when you get judged for the other stuff,
Uh-huh.
it's on you. It's
Yeah.
for you. It's like, okay, they don't like it, but I like it. It's cool. It's a different monster now.
Well, now
Because now your job is going to do the talking to other people. Be like, oh, look at this piece now. He painted that.
my thing is making sure the customer's happy with it.
True.
Like
That should be
Be-
number
be-
one.
Because that's like the only thing I'm worried about. Like I can paint up shit that looks good to me, but what if it doesn't look good to that person? You know what I mean? That's a whole nother thing. So, because my style isn't necessarily what somebody else would like.
But you solve it with the firm hand shake.
But when it comes to like, I think they've shown people what I can do, and they've already said like, yeah, it's fine.
Oh, yeah.
Like especially
In order to get a job, you had to be judged preemptly.
Well, that's the thing with the people that I'm like contracted to, basically. But the customers that they have that I'm taking over one of their customers, he hasn't seen my work specifically, but he doesn't necessarily care.
Oh, that's gonna change.
Yeah.
I have this set up where I'm gonna start putting artists out there. You're gonna be the first one because you have to put your shit out there. People want to reference, like, oh, okay, this is how he paints. This is his work. I kind of like that. So go ahead and give him, my shit to paint. And I already I told you this last year.
Yeah.
You gotta put your shit out there, no matter what. If it was for your YouTube shit, for your gaming shit, for all the stuff you do, I go, hey man, just take a chance. At the end, the worst could happen. Someone says, hey man, it's fucking horrible. You're like, okay.
Come along, take a ride.
But on the other side, people be like, hey man, that's fucking great work. Can you do this for me? You're like, sure.
He can't accept fame like that, bro.
Here's the thing. I don't want to say I'm an artist. That sounds really douchey. But like, as somebody that does like, I'm probably already a douche. So it doesn't matter, right? Yeah. So like for me, like I still crave like attention that's well deserved in my opinion. Like, so I want people to be like, look at whatever I do, and be like, that's really good. Like, I want kind of that praise. It probably goes back to like
you want the validation.
Yeah, right? Probably because I just never got it as a kid or something.
Daddy never said he was proud.
It'll always go back to like if I went to therapy, it always goes back to your parents and shit.
True.
So like the whole thing is like, I still want that validation, but still. But at the same time, don't care because I'm just having fun with this thing.
Yeah, but in order to get that praise, you have to put your shit out there.
Yeah,
you true. Don't.
But the thing is,
shit's hard to fucking put your shit out there. You have to be consistent. You have to take angles and pictures, and you gotta fucking remember that you have to do it before, the after, the middle. You have to explain. It's fucking Instagram models had it right. Fucking taking pictures hard work. I know this because I've tried it, and I'll be like, "Fuck, I forgot a piece." Then you can't release everything because it doesn't go all together, and then you gotta fucking. It's a whole bunch of bullshit. And I get it, but you gotta do it if you want to be out there for that.
Well, yeah, I mean the kind of like the best case scenario is that like this would be my job. Like
driving, you just paint all day.
Exactly.
Wouldn't that be nice though?
It would be nice. But
get yourself a little corner space.
I don't see that as of right now. That's the only thing. But I mean, maybe it's something for me to work towards.
No, but it's a perfect time for you to kind of experiment with this because our community in Warhammer is growing.
Yeah.
The game is getting more popular. People are starting to say that San Antonio is going to be a location for this thing. Texas being already a location for the big companies to notice them, open the big shops. So you getting your name out there is perfect timing. It's like, all right, you might be. Shit. Maybe. You might get a little spot in one of these stores and be like Roman's fucking, I don't know, artist corner, fucking alley corner. Or whatever.
Yeah, and it's even stretched into like me wanting to do the 3D printing and things like that.
Yeah, but I'm poor.
Well, that's the thing is I was looking at like 3D printers, and they're not all that they're not all that expensive now. Like you can get.
Well, it depends how professional you want to get with it.
True. It depends whether or not you want to do like the plastic, or if you want to do the like the resin style. Because I was looking into this and it's super interesting. Like. The different types of 3D printers, but like the affordable...
You start making the naked models for Eric, the anime models.
Yeah, I could probably do that.
You give him what is that called? It's not hentai, but when you have a lot of fucking girls, Eric,
a harem.
You can give him a harem of fucking 3D bitches.
And I'll pay them
make them.
Damn, you can make a cast of your dick and then. A couple different other casts, so it actually looks like you got a big dick.
I was gonna say you're gonna make like fucking Roman start his own dildo company.
I could.
Damn. But no, man, yeah, I know we talked about it before getting fucking into the 3D, and there's a lot, dude. Once you get into something, into one of the side of the hobbies, it's a lot you could do.
Yeah, so that's like a few things that I've been fucking around with, and like things I've been doing. Another thing is. One of the Paragon companies for the video game Paragon that I loved and died. One of the companies has like put out their pre-alpha build, and they're gonna have their their pre-alpha release in March. The only thing is, I don't know how long it's gonna stay up. Like, I don't know if it's gonna be one of those things where they have their pre-alpha and then they're just gonna build on that so that people can play it, as
until it becomes a natural game.
Exactly. Or if it's gonna be like for a short time, because there's two companies that are doing the same thing.
Yeah.
They're just two separate companies doing two different takes on it. So that's really interesting. So I filed my taxes yesterday or Saturday or something like that.
You mean with the government shutdown?
Yeah.
How dare you, sir?
That's fine.
Damn, is he gonna be called Zaddy or what?
It could be, but not by you. But the thing is,
Fair enough, Zaddy.
I don't know whether or not I want to spend that money on a PC, or if I just want to be responsible and take care of it.
Or spend that money on some pussy.
No.
Yeah, me
I won't
neither.
do that.
No. Computer it is.
That's just sad.
But that's the thing is, I was thinking about it today. I probably still won't do the PC.
I was looking for cheaper builds. There's a PC, a really good editing PC you could build for $450.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay, cool. Because in my budget, I was like, $1,000 for a PC is a lot. But you fucking get yourself a $450 good editing PC, and you get yourself, what was it, a $300 3D printer? I think it was like 300 something for just, beginner shit where you move up to the hard resin shit.
Yeah.
I was like, oh man, we could fucking create anything. And then it's like, but then it's like, I was trying to either think of that, and I was trying to think portable too. It's like, oh man, I want where I could take the podcast on the go for conventions and interviews and shit. I was like, where do I focus on? And that's the battle in my head. And then I realized I'm poor. I'm like, I get what I got.
Well, and yeah, that's like another thing is just, to spend money for the podcast. Of course, we can always get, like the travel mic, the travel where you just have a SD card or something like that where it records on, you just upload it.
Just the audio.
Yeah.
Or you have the one we carry in a little bag.
Exactly. Yeah. You can do that too. So,
but like I have a government job, so I don't even know how long my job is gonna stick around. Where it got to a point where you're supposed to be checking your food now because the FDA is out of commissions.
I haven't checked my food once.
I was like, I don't want to get that bad milk or bad meat that makes me sick for a week or two. Sometimes I think all that government shit is kind of bullshit. Just scare the people. Be like, hey man, if you don't make an uproar, you're not gonna get shit done.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think there is actually people that.
No, I know there's people suffering. Don't get me wrong. I know there's people that got affected by the shutdown, but I don't know how far they're gonna take it with the truth. And I don't do my research. Because I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
One of the things is that the less I know, the better. So, because if I do get bad food, I'll be like, oh, it's just by luck.
Sue that place and get
Instead of the FDA shit. Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, you're right. With income tax, it was supposed to be all technology and shit.
Yeah. Because I mean that's second Christmas for us. You know what I mean?
It was.
Or first Christmas.
I don't know. I never get a lot.
And that's the thing is like I get some money enough.
I'm just gonna use it to pay bills.
And that's why I was thinking. I was just like, let me just be responsible and. I can clear out like 2 credit cards that have I've just been paying minimum.
I think the most I've ever gotten back from income tax was like $400, and I thought that was like a lot.
But you do own land.
It's
fun. That's the thing. Like I don't. So it's.
Then I could hear it compared to.
It's funny you should say this because I was thinking, what'd be a really good godsend if I could sell my Pontiac to some white dude who's like, that's a classic car that you can fix up real nice. Give you $20,000 for it, I'd be like, yeah, all right.
But no one in the cars would do that.
Huh?
No one in the car community would do that.
No. Yeah, they would.
Because they know what kind of car it is. Be like, it's not worth it.
I've told a guy $15,000.
Yeah, but they're like, nah, no, thank you.
No, he said, yeah, all right. I was like, get out of here. Like, but it was the only car I had, so I was like, nah, man, it's my daily driver.
Like, dude, like I said, the most thing I've gotten was like 400 something. And then you hear the stories of the fucking people with kids. He's like, I got like $9,000.
Eric's taking applications to be a stepdad. Let me.
If you had some kid, if you had some children, you can't. What was it called? I need some dependence.
Yeah.
If you have some children, you're not putting out a dependent, you need someone to do it, I got you. 50 for you, 50% for you, 50% for me. There you go.
I go 60-40.
Yeah, I'm thinking 50-50.
Yeah.
Because it's my name, my paperwork. Doesn't
Yeah,
it work
Yeah,
like that?
but you didn't even fucking have the kids.
Yeah, and you don't deal with
But
the kid.
they can't. It's either they get 50% or nothing.
No, they can just claim it themselves.
But some people can't.
No, there's you can only claim like 3 or something.
I think they changed how many kids you could claim.
Yeah, so
And
it's-
then you
Yeah,
have...
fucked up.
And
No,
then you
because-
have the
100%.
undocumented side of
No.
the Lord Texas.
Hey, which one
all
are you?
All you do is you file separately. You don't file as a married couple. You can file as single and have kids. So if you have
No,
more
don't
than
ruin my
3,
fucking
you
parade,
fucking
bro,
do
man.
that.
I'm
Everybody
over here
knows
putting
that.
myself out. Be like, I'll take some claims.
Yeah, you're
I'll
fucking
get some
stupid.
Yeah,
dependents.
see, you got too overzealous. You want 50-50.
Yeah.
You gotta go 60-40 or maybe 70-30.
Is 50-50 too much?
Yes.
Oh,
You're
God,
not doing
dude,
anything.
You
all right,
raised the
calm
kid for the
down.
whole year. You just claiming his
Fuck
ass.
you, you're not claiming my kid.
You son of a bitch.
God damn, I'm sorry. I didn't know how this math works.
People go for the jugular.
Like I said, I've never gotten a big return where I'd be like, hey,
Or
man,
had
there goes a
kids.
credit card bill, or fuck, I could clear out get a new computer. No, most of it is like, hey, got gas money for a month or something?
Yeah, and that's what prompted the
Hey.
whole the
That's-
commission stuff.
Mm.
Is that like for the big commission, it's quite a bit of money.
Mm.
Where I'm just like, oh, I can like clear out like another credit card. Like I can.
You know, sometimes I forget that
That's-
you're stupid in debt because of your education.
Yes, very much
Because
so.
you get paid, like, we sit around as a group of
Mhm.
friends and we start talking money and how everybody makes decent money and what the stupid mistakes they do with their
Yeah.
money. And sometimes I forget that y'all motherfuckers are stupid crazy in debt.
Mm-hmm.
That I'm the only one that was, like, not in debt, like,
Mhm.
up the ass, but
Because you don't live.
Yeah, I have $20,000 in school loans.
very much so.
Yeah.
Thanks, Hallmark.
That's the thing, though. I don't go out for vacation.
But at the same time, it's your fault for not following through with the
Yeah,
job
but
on
fuck, I
that.
didn't want to sit on desk.
My education, the moment they...
But you sit at a desk to pay. It's a payday desk.
the,
Yeah, but that's different. That's,
See,
yeah.
that's a creative outlet. I'm
That's-
not just mindlessly fucking like turn on and off your computer. Okay, just put this number in so I can look at your screen. Okay, I'll just handle it from here.
And then
but you
start-
went to,
and
like, so
that's-
much school just for
And that's
that.
when
Yes, it
you
did.
and that's
Yes, it
when you
did.
do the old hacker thing. You put in a fake thing, then you go through the other one and you look for nudes.
But yeah, I don't fucking live. I never thought of that. I don't ever go on vacation, so don't get that. My education, the moment that my fucking grants and all that
FAFSA.
got lost because I was stupid and I dropped my GPA and quit school, I stopped going to school. I was like, nope. I was supposed to go last year, but it was too much. I couldn't afford it. And I was
Yeah.
supposed to go this year, and it's still too much. I couldn't afford it.
Yeah.
I never bought in a fucking like new car off the lot.
Yeah.
It was like brand new of the year.
Mhm.
I don't really take much chances. I mean, I am in debt because I had to help my family out.
Mhm.
But other than that, other than like, oh man, I went on a whim and bought all this shit. Nope, can't do it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, a lot of debt, like, accumulated when I,
When you were druggy.
not even that. No, when I, like, a few years ago before I got this current job, I was out of work for, like, a month or two.
I remember Bum Roman.
Yeah, where I didn't do anything.
I remember when he had to make a box of cigarettes last for as long as he could.
Yeah, and it only lasted like 2 days. So-
I remember it was like, hey Tony, yeah, I would offer you this cigarette, but you know, only got so much less. Like,
Exactly.
don't worry about it.
Exactly. So like, around that time is when I accumulated a lot of debt just through credit cards and shit. So I'm about 98% sure I'm just gonna be responsible with my income tax and everything else, and just pay off those zero amounts. I don't have to worry about them. And then with the commission work, any money that I get from that goes to that as well. So
And then you watch the credit go up, bro.
I mean, my credit's already good.
Is it
Mine
white
went
people
down.
good though?
Huh?
Is it white people good?
It's nearly that good.
Oh, that's
Because I had so many lines of credit open and I never missed.
Did you
payments.
did you hear all that? I just
Does it
heard all
start
these
with the
legs kind of
7?
spread open. Nigga got good credit,
I do have good credit. Yeah.
and that's the fucking like way to get fucking pussy. It's like I got money and good credit. What you want, girl? He's like,
A nigga
damn.
with the real job. All right.
You hear all these single moms with like 4 kids be like, "What's up, daddy?"
But don't worry, in like 2 years, I'm gonna be real stupid and like quit my job and go to like a full-time painter. I'm not gonna make any money.
you become the starving artist.
Yeah, I'm gonna be fucking broke.
Damn, but you'll have that fucking sweet little rib pack, 6-pack.
It's called
starving.
It's called starvation body.
It's not muscles, but it's more like your ribs poking out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hot.
That's gonna be fucking sweet.
Oh man,
Now I'm gonna have some girl take pity on me.
you're gonna be like that guy
Like,
that has
he's
a.
artistic. You don't understand him the way I do. He's so tortured.
Have you ever guys seen? I think it's a video or picture of a guy has a painting of a fucking steak and he's eating bread. He takes a bite of the bread. He looks at the steak and he puts it down. That's gonna be him
Yeah.
trying to fuck with his head.
It's all,
But anyways,
it's all mind over matter, bro.
you guys want to tell us what you're gonna waste your income tax money on? Go ahead and leave it in the comments. You could always leave them in the social media. We have Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Make sure to search out Grimworks. Do the whole follow, like bullshit. You could go to youtube.com/Grimworks and turn on the ringer, like, follow too. The things you do on social media. Hey, everybody knows the
I feel
routine.
like you got lost there.
I did get lost. And now you go the old school way. Roman, tell them what the old school way is real quick.
If you want to send us an email, send it to citypod88@gmail.com. Eric.
citypod88@gmail.com.
But like I said, YouTube/Grimworks. You could be like these fine people that leave comments.
Yeah, so we have
Comments.
We have comments, no emails, but we do have comments from one particular person. Keeping the ranks with approval. Alright, so his first comment, Eric, sell me your 3DS.
Nunca bastardo.
There you go. He said, never, you bastard. The next one, he says, I eat fruit and salad for breakfast. Try it, makes me feel great throughout the day. Sometimes I'll have bean and egg tacos on corn tortillas.
Yeah.
That's another thing. I gotta cut off flour stuff.
I just gotta cut out bread in general.
Yeah.
I just gotta stop it.
But yeah, there's a lot of people that I've seen. They go, hey man, just start your day with some fruit, get all those natural sugars you need, and make your body run. And there is a flow chart for water on how you're supposed to separate the 8 cups you're supposed to drink a day. First thing you gotta do is drink 2 right off the bat. Eat some fruit, you'll be good. But I can't do that, man.
See, the funny thing about that is, I heard it's not really supposed to be 8. You just drink when you're thirsty.
That's what I do.
That's all it really is.
I'm
that whole 8 cups of thing is just kind of like a myth. Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, I honestly, when I wake up, it's a glass of water. When I wake up, then I'll have my 2 cups of coffee, whatever.
When I wake up,
And
yes,
then,
I know I'm gonna be.
I don't really have water until like I start working.
Yeah.
Like, when I actually start working is when I have a lot of water, because I'm fucking sweating like a fucking stuck pig. And then at night I always drink like a cup before. I
I don't think
I drink a cup before I go to sleep. But that's for the whole Bart Simpson trick.
Oh, the pee.
Because when I know I have to wake up, because if I gotta wake up my brother to go to work, I always drink a cup of water before I go to sleep. Just gotta wake up, gotta go, kind of deal.
You get the crank. Like,
Yeah.
I just pissed myself.
And just don't dream about waterfalls and whatever.
Dreaming waterfall.
So what else does the prune have to say?
Rivers and
comment.
the lakes that you used to.
H-Dad was a great man. He is greatly missed and loved.
That is true.
Very much so. He says, I want to set up Eric's Black People Meet account.
Yeah, alright.
Tell you, man, Eric's gonna fall in love with some hood black girl. He's gonna be like, he likes all that crappy music that he's been listening to.
Maybe,
All that trap.
maybe, or maybe, just maybe, I go with like, what's that, Roll Bounce? That little Bow Wow movie where you think you got a super hood chick, but she's actually a white girl who's trying to be hood. The New New.
The New.
I'm fine with that too.
Give
me a white black girl.
I think New is a T.I. movie, not the Robounds one.
Yeah, it's T.I. was in it too.
It?
I don't know.
She was trying to be this girl who's trying to be extra
they wear
hood.
rollerblades and they roller skate.
turns out she was trying to be hood. And turns out she's like educated. Her parents are those uppity people, you know, with morals and manners. And she used to sneak out. School. Yeah. Anyway, we lost Roman.
Prune's next comment. New Year City Podcast will record an episode in Japan.
Fuck yeah. Ooh, by the fall? Shit. Maybe even next winter at the Evo Japan. That'd be fucking cool.
That'd be cool, but I mean, I doubt it. I doubt we can't save money worth of dick.
You don't gotta save money. You just go deeper into debt.
All the fucking credit I clear out already.
That's the American dream, to get into deeper debt.
All right, his next comment.
Where are you gonna take the money? Nowhere. Who are they gonna charge? Doesn't matter. You're dead.
I died in Japan. I start my new life in Japan. That's when Weed Roman comes out.
My name is Hotaro Hanzoro Onimusha.
I played like 3 hours yesterday. It was so fucking sweet. But I forgot, like, in the first 2 hours, or if you're
it's
doing
all cutscenes.
No, the first hour you can get all your weapons.
Yeah.
I just played 2 hours because I was just trying to max out all my weapons, just to make the game even fucking easier.
Dude, I can't wait for tomorrow. I thought Kingdom Hearts was coming out Friday, but they moved. I thought it was the 25th, and they said it was the 29th. And yesterday, I went to GameStop today, and I got to confirm that's coming out tomorrow at midnight. I was like, I'm so ready. I probably won't finish the game because that's the person I am. But Kingdom Hearts,
I thought it was
so excited.
out.
No, it's not.
Anyways,
it's the Mandela effect.
Yeah.
Yeah, something's going on. Something fucking fishy.
No, Resident Evil 2 is the one that came out. That's what everybody's going crazy for.
Yeah, but I thought Resident Evil 2 and that came out at the same time.
Resident Evil.
Anyways, he says, "That's right, Tony. You know you don't want or need any of your games. Sell them to me."
Hey, you could add Kingdom Hearts 3 to that list.
He's gonna buy it and give it to you.
Dude, I have this expensive controller that I bought. Not so expensive because, I shop around for codes and I waited for their fucking holiday specials to bring it down to where I could afford it. And it's just been laying there comfortably on the floor.
Jimmy looked at it. He's like, "What is this?" He's like, "It's the wave of the future, bro." He's like, "What? It's just buttons or?"
Yeah.
I was like, "No, it's super high tech, sensitive buttons and paddles. You gotta make sure you don't press it."
It's a scuff
He
controller.
took a look at it and he's just like, "What the fuck?" And I was like, "Right? Your white boy nerds going like."
So I have this scuff controller that I was like, I haven't played with it, and it makes Roman so mad. Then we have another buddy, the HEB Aaron, and he wants one, but he can't afford it. And each time I play with him, he's like, "You playing with that scuff controller?" I go, "Hell yeah, I am." I didn't even write out the case.
He lying. I'll probably play. You know what? I'm gonna probably connect it today. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play Call of Duty with it.
You're probably right. I'll probably end up sending you my whole collection of everything.
He says, "Bring back Robo Tony and introduce Robo Eric and Roman."
It's gonna get to the point where the podcast is with animated voices.
It's just gonna be. And his last comment, "Tony, some of your Street Fighter collection for PS4."
Sure, why not?
Everything's for sale.
Everything's for sale.
Bro, man, you can only buy those things after you get the booty from Tony.
That's right.
Because the lonely's hit.
Hey, that's for sale too for the right price.
It's all pink in the dark.
Right? What was it?
Or brown.
What was it? A hoe's a hoe no matter what.
That's right.
But anyways, thank you for listening.
Now let's keep it erect with the brew.
Thank you for listening. This has been episode 128 of the City Podcast. And we are your hosts. I'm Tony and
Roman.
And your boy Eric.
Hate that boy. But like we say at the end of every episode, bye.
Bye.